She started her own company, Astral Readings, in 2014, where she offers Vedic astrology, tarot card readings, and Feng Shui consulting. In 2016, Ritu traveled to Rishikesh, India, to become a certified yoga instructor. In India, they have a very similar system to Feng Shui called Vastu, which has been a part of her upbringing. Ritu expanded her knowledge of bringing positive energy to people and their homes by learning Feng Shui, and tonight she'll be sharing her knowledge with you so you can enhance the energy of yourself and your homes. Please welcome Ritu Singh.
Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining us today, and today we will talk about Feng Shui. And first of all, I would like to share that there are different types of Feng Shui. One is like when you build a house, you build the house according to Feng Shui. Everything is where should be the bathroom, where should be the bedroom, where should be the kitchen. And we have a similar system to that in India too, Vastu. There's a lot of people use that to build their houses. But as I do my work here in Canada, so mostly people have already, their houses are built. So I like to do more of the moving the furniture and moving the things around and adding things and eliminating things to move the energy around the house. So to work with what we already have in our houses. So that makes life a little bit easy, because our houses have a big influence on our life because we spend a lot of our time there. And the good thing is that we can change that energy to help ourselves and enhance our energy and the energy of the house. So for Feng Shui, where do we start? When I go to someone's house to the Feng Shui of their house, I start my work from just when I just enter, like not even enter, from their driveway. When I look at the house, at the road, I look at the house and see what I feel. If there is anything directly in front of the front door, if there is a tree or a hydro pole, and how do I feel about the house in general? Like I just stand there and try to feel. If you do that too, like all the houses, they have different energies. You stand in front of a house, you'll feel different things. Some houses, they're like in the same neighborhood, but they look much older. Some look nice, and some you look like, oh, that house looks nice. So all the houses have their own energy. So the first thing is you look at that there should not be directly anything in front of your front door, because that's where the energy enters your house. Although energy does enter from windows and doors, but the main entrance is your front door. So your front door is very, very important in Feng Shui. So you see there shouldn't be anything in there. We can make a small path going up to your door to enhance that energy, so energy is kind of going towards your door. There are a few things. If you have a little garden in front of your house, you can plant little red flowers there, because red is the major energy attracting color in Feng Shui. It's important that you balance both sides of the door. So if you have plants, you can put like 2 pots and use red pots and grow either red flowers or greens or whatever the seasonal you can grow. My personal color to color your door is red. So if you're driving by a street and all the doors are white or gray or whatever color, and there is one door is red, that door will catch your attention. It always happens, and you can give it a try too. When you're driving by, you just see the red color will attract you, and this same goes with the energy too. So the energy is attracted to that door. So there is a recommendation in Feng Shui that you should paint your front door red, but you should not paint your garage door red, because you don't want your energy to go to your garage or to your side door. You should paint it red, your front door, because that's where you're trying to bring the energy in. And once you enter the house, so now we have created all this positivity, the energy is attracting. And another thing I would like to add, that your number of your house, and if possible your nameplate should be clearly visible from outside. Energy should be able to see this is so and so, and this is the house number. These are the things that should be clear in front of their house. And once you enter the house, You go in the front door, like what do you see the first thing? Most definitely you don't want to see shoes everywhere. If you have shoes, like there should be a proper shelf or rack where you stack your shoes. And if there is a closet right in front, in most houses we do have closets to hang our coats as soon as we enter. Make sure the closet door is kind of staying closed all the time, because you don't want your energy to come in and just get stuck in your closet and kind of just move around your jackets and shoes and just kind of lost it. So closing that closet, you do not want a mirror right in front, directly in front of your front door, because you don't want, as soon as you open the door and the energy is bouncing off the mirror and going right back out. A mirror on the side is okay, but mirror right directly in front of your door is not okay. And you can have a little area, a little table with flowers or a beautiful art or something, and energy enters. It kind of hangs around there a little bit and it's slowing down and then moving. You don't want energy rushing into your house, because as quickly it'll rush in, as quickly it'll go out. So you just want it to come in slowly and just hang around, and you want slow energy. You want energy moving, but you don't want a rush of energy, because then you'll start feeling restless in your house. So that's something that can be done around the house and in the front door. So now we talked about the front door, and then from front door we come into our living room area. So in living room we need our fresh and clean energy. People come into our house and mostly they only come in and stay in our living room, and that's where they kind of feel our energy from our living room. And so I would suggest, if you have a large window, small window, at least open that window for 5-10 minutes every day, even if it's a cold weather, because you want fresh energy coming into your house every single day. You don't want that stale energy keep going over and over. Natural light is very important. I strongly recommend, if you have curtains or blinds, do open them during the daytime, because there is no better energy than the sunlight. Sunlight has a healing energy, and the best kind of energy and best kind of light we can get. It heals a lot, even if sunlight can heal sick people too. Another thing, because we sit down and spend sitting down a lot of time in our living rooms, we don't want any sharp corners or edges or any kind of artwork that has sharp edges. And so if you do happen to have that you have a corner and there's nothing you can't break the corner. So to put a plant in front of it, you can hang a decorative kind of ribbon in front of it, or there is wind chimes or crystals and different kind of Feng Shui things that we can hang to slow down that sharp energy. So it's not like when you're sitting, sometimes you go to somebody's house and you don't feel comfortable. You just are a little bit uneasy. And there you go to somebody's house and you just feel calm, and people say, oh, your house is making me calm. The energy is calm here. So these are little small things. Some people have these sharp corners or something is coming that right away you feel uncomfortable. So that's where we don't want that in the house. And picking the furniture, a lot of wood is good. Wooden natural material. And color-wise, we don't want to pick red for our sofa colors, because red is considered fire. So we don't want to be sitting on fire all the time. You can add a little bit red, like cushions and stuff, but as a color of your couch, red is not recommended. You don't want black couch either, because black is considered water in Feng Shui, and you don't want to be sitting on water either. You want to be sitting on a solid ground, so earth tones, the browns, all kind of earth tones are the best colors to pick for your couch color. And how you want to maintain your seating is, you can see the front door. Like the seating area should be, if somebody's entering from front door, you should be able to see that. That's called commanding position 2. You should be able to see your front door. And you can hang pictures always. There is the mountain pictures behind the couch is always considered good, because it kind of gives you that support that we are looking for, the support, or it depends. If it's a business, you can have depending what kind of work you do, tall trees or tall buildings or mountains. And we have direction, which direction goes with water, fire, or metal, or earth, according to that. So on south wall in our living room, we don't want to hang a mirror on south wall because south is fire and mirrors are considered water. So we don't want to put water on south. So south is mostly anything to do with color red. We want to hang anything that represent fire, that's like triangles, or anything to do with color red. And if you have a couch towards south wall, maybe a little red throw on it or red cushions or something like that. The best place to hang your mirrors is north wall or east wall, because north is the water and north is where the money comes from. The money is considered water. So you can add your water features towards the north and hang your mirrors. And same thing, east is the wood energy, and to wood and water they mix well together. So you can hang mirrors on the east wall, and you can have your plants also there. If you're adding a water feature, like a small fountain or something, you always want to make sure the water is coming towards inside the house. It's flowing inwards, it's not going outwards. And same way, if you have a picture of a ship sailing or a boat, you want it to be sailing in the house because you want to bring the energy inwards. You don't want it to go out on you. Because ships are considered like value. They have in olden days, people used to bring a lot of valuables in ships. So ship is bringing the money and good fortune and everything towards you. You don't want it to be going out. To bring in more positive energy, you can always light candles because we want to balance all the energies. If you already have mirrors, you have water already going. If you have plants, you have wood energy, and now we want to add some little bit fire. So lighting candles or incense can balance that fire energy too. Avoid hanging swords or knives or any kind of sharp things in your living room too, because you don't want to feel that sharp energy from those so positive, beautiful art. Anything that has positivity, like if you like animals, by all means, but like tigers or eagles, not in a way that they are about to attack. If you have those kind of pictures, pick the kind of pictures they are about to protect. So you feel protection from those pictures, not the kind of picture that is about to attack something. So that's about the living room area. So now we're going to talk about kitchen. Kitchen is one of the most important parts of our house because, as they say, we are what we eat. So the energy of our kitchens are very, very important. And when you build your houses according to Feng Shui or Vastu from beginning, from ground up, the kitchen is given, like any other room can be anywhere, but kitchen has to be in a particular direction. So they're very particular about where your kitchen should be. But if we have the kitchen wherever it is, then we got to work with what we have. So first of all, I would like to say is when we're cooking, our mood, our own energy matters the most. So always try to cook in a happy mood. Because whatever mood, whatever energy we have around us, that's what we're adding to our food. So that's what we're cooking. And if we are happy, and then the good nourishment is going in that food, then our family and us, we are going to be happy. So that is the most important thing, according to me. And I try to do it too. Position of the appliances is important, but sometimes we can move them around and sometimes we can't move them around. So then we have these cures that we can say, fire is your stove and your sink. They should not be in the same line. And if you happen to have them in the same line, then maybe break them with a small pot or something. So you're breaking that energy. But ideally, you have sink on this side, then you have stove on this side. And if you can change those things around a little bit, then it's really good. When a person is cooking, it's ideal if your back is not towards the door. You don't want to be startled. Somebody just walks in and you don't know what's happening behind you, just go like that. And that energy, that fearful energy goes in the food. So what you can do is like put a small mirror up there so you can see what's going on behind you. That's very important. That's important in your bedroom also, and that's why we always say commanding position, where you can see the door, what's going on. Then you're in control in your real life too, what's going on. And you can put a small mirror in a way that it doubles up the burners. You have 4 burners, you put a mirror, and then you make it look like 8. So that's where you're bringing in more finances, more money, and this is how the Feng Shui works. They say increase your burners and the burners will bring you more money, or more ways to make more money. You can have copper pots in your house, in your kitchen, if you like. The copper's supposed to have a very beautiful energy. And adding a couple of copper pots, and sometimes you can just leave them on top of your stove too. And if you happen to have a black stove, black is considered water, you can always have a red pot sitting on top of it to counter that energy. So you're bringing more fire energy from that. If you have a toilet right in front of your kitchen, you don't want water energy, there's a nourishment happening that's giving nourishment to your body, and then there's the bathroom for cleansing. You want to keep that bathroom door closed all the time. You don't want to have bathroom. Ideally, you shouldn't have bathroom close to the kitchen, but if you have it, then just keeping that door closed kind of keep that energy away. Any leaky taps is considered money going away from you. So any kind of leaks you have, anywhere the water is dripping, please repair that. You don't want the money, the way it's dripping, that's like just the money going away from you. When you keep storing your knives, store the knives always in a drawer. Like, don't leave them out. You don't want those sharp energies going here and there and just going against each other, and because that will create a lot of tension and arguments in the house. So knives put away, scissors put away, everything, like they shouldn't be displayed openly in the kitchen. And as clean, clutter-free the surfaces, countertops will be, the energy will move more freely there. You can add a little bit herbs to your kitchens to bring that energy of green and the energy of wood also. And your trash, it should always have a lid on it, or it should be inside. You shouldn't leave your trash open because that drains your energy. And the same thing goes with sometimes we have these little trash baskets even in the bedrooms or near our office or like near our table, like we have a little paper, we throw it in there. I would suggest not to have them there, but in the kitchen if we have it, always keep the lid closed on it, because we don't want our energy going into that trash. So from kitchen, we are going to move to bedroom, where we spend most time when we are at home, because mostly we are working and away from the house, and at least we spend 7-8 hours sleeping. So that's where our body repairs itself and get rid of diseases, fight diseases. So bedroom is another very important place in our house. So first of all, in bedroom is the bed is the most important thing. Bed should be in a commanding position. Commanding position would be, if that's the door, that's where your bed should be. So from your bed, you can see the door, what's going to happen, what's happening, or who's coming in, who's going out, or if anybody's just going to open the door, or whatever. Your bed should never be in a direct line with the door, like your feet are almost out of the door, because then you're hitting the direct energy, and in Chinese culture, they call it a coffin position. You're just feet out of and that'll impact your health a lot, because you're getting hit with this direct energy a lot. And always should have a door behind your bed. like the back of your head. And your headboard should not be under a window because you want that protection all night. You're sleeping and your body is repairing itself, and the body is most vulnerable at night time. So you want to have that proper protection by a wall and by a proper headboard. A headboard is a must in a bed. Like, you can cut corners anywhere else, but like always have a bed that has a solid headboard to it. And then sleeping position is, what exactly are you wanting from your life at this point? That depends also where you want to keep the back of your head. Ideally, it is the best position is east. You wake up early, you wake up fresh, and you get the eastern energy of sunrise. But if you're going through a lot of anxiety and you can't relax, you're having a hard time, you're dealing with insomnia, you want to keep the back of your head towards north, because north has a very slow energy. But you wouldn't want to keep your head towards north for a long time, because then you almost become too slow, like almost depressing kind of slow. It's okay for a little while, but not for long term. And if you want more activity from your life, you just want to be more active, then you want the fire energy of the south. So you move the back of your head towards south. And towards like a little bit older age, I would say 60 plus, the west position is very good. That's when you've done all your work and you just want the rewards of life. You just want to take it easy. You don't want something too slow. You don't want something too harsh. So west is very good for retirement age. So it's the perfect balance of energy. Now you're just reaping the benefit of what you have done all your life. And whatever we do, we want to balance it. So it's very important to have 2 nightstands on both sides, because we're balancing the energy of our bedroom. And if you have only 1 nightstand, you're almost kind of forcing the bedroom to be for a single person, because it's you just climbing on the bed from one side. So it has to be, a person should be able to climb from both sides and should have 2 nightstands, like exact same nightstands, because you don't want it to be just for a single person. And another big no-no is a king-size bed in Feng Shui. So, because it creates a lot of gap between a couple. And if you happen to have it, you're not going to throw it out. So what you can do, you can put a red sheet on the back box, so it kind of joins it. But if you're buying a new bed, I would suggest that go with the queen-size bed. There should be a space under your bed. Nothing should be stored. Ideally, there shouldn't be any storage under your bed, because you want energy to move like that. So you don't want your energy, because at nighttime when you're sleeping, the energy is very important. Your body is healing itself. So that it needs that energy, the flow of energy going. The bed should not be under a beam, like this is a beam, and if you're sleeping directly under a beam, you will feel that heaviness. You will have, like, over time, anxiety, or you start feeling that uneasiness. And if that's the case, if that's how your bedroom is and nothing you can do about it, then you can just maybe try to put some fabric around it, just to slow down that energy, soften it. And there is another cure. You can hang 2 flutes also, so they can slow down that energy too. Any chandeliers or fan directly above your bed is also not recommended. You just want a plain flat ceiling, because you don't want anything pointing at you, anything suppressing you. You just want to feel comfortable while sleeping. And water features are also not recommended for your bedroom, because water creates that energy that disturbs your sleep. So same goes with the big paintings with water, like a lake or a sea. All those kind of paintings, they shouldn't be. Mostly paintings depicting couples, 2 things, like softer type of energy is recommended for bedroom. And at night time, the bedroom door should always be closed because you don't want the energy to leave at night time. You want that energy to stay there, circle around, just stay slow, so it helps you relax and sleep. And the good crystals that I always like to recommend people, whether you are single looking for a partnership or you're married or happy in your relationship, rose quartz is always a very good crystal to add to your bedroom. You can have a bowl full on your nightstand, or any kind of anything made out of rose gold. Rose quartz is the best kind of crystal for your bedroom. And paintings and artwork, again, happy paintings and happy artwork. You don't want a picture of a single person, because that's the first thing you wake up in the morning, and that's what you see, and that's kind of the general energy goes around you. This is how you feel, like single person. It should be in pairs. Now we're going to talk about the bathrooms. Bathrooms are a space cleansing and purification. So it's very important to have a good energy going there too, because that's the only way we're going to cleanse ourselves and get that good energy going around us. If the bathroom doesn't have a good energy, and the topmost thing is the cleanliness of the bathroom. Bathroom has to be like pretty much just like everyday chore. It should be to clean the bathroom. If you're going to pick one place to clean every single day, it should be your bathroom and your kitchen. And whatever energy we have in our bathroom, we just want to keep it in the bathroom. So always keep the bathroom door closed, and always keep the toilet lid down. And you can cover the drains also with a small little plastic, the cream lids. I use them, like just put that on or plug it. All these places are where your energy is draining, and you don't want that energy to drain. So keep that closed that way. And if you have a window in your bathroom, it's very important that you open that window and let the sunlight and fresh air in, because you want to get rid of that stale energy there and get the new energy coming in. Because bathrooms are heavily water energy, so we need to balance that energy. So having a plant in your bathroom can bring a little bit good energy, and if you use a pot like a earth pot, that can bring in earth energy in it, and maybe a floor mat or something in color red. We want to bring in all energies in a little bit. We just don't want that heavy water energy in there, because water is considered money in Feng Shui, and water is just what's draining in the bathroom. So to balance bathroom's energy, there are different cures for, like you can hang wind chimes in different directions, but those directions I don't really say here, because people forget, and if they hang the wind chime in the wrong spot, actually it can do more harm than good. So it's good to consult someone, see exactly where your location is, which is a south facing, is east facing, whatever, and where should that cure go in your bathroom. You should always remove any old brushes, toothbrushes, old curtains, anything. That goes for the whole house too. Anything that doesn't work in your house, that should be removed, especially stopped watches or stopped clocks, because they're kind of stopping your time. Watches and clocks, they don't work. Either repair them, or if you have like sentimental value with them and you don't want to throw them out, then put them in a bag, a plastic bag, and put them away. Just don't leave them here and there. And for the bathrooms we were talking about, so remove all those curtains, toothbrushes, anything that doesn't work, because bathroom energy is a little low anyway, so we just don't want anything that's kind of going to bring the energy down more in there. And the color, what color you paint your bathroom also, that depends on different directions where actually your bathroom is located in your house. So you can enhance the energy of the bathroom by doing different paints. So if the bathroom is in the south, you're going to want to bring more southern energy, and you want to paint the colors of reds and oranges and almost yellowish to bring that energy of the south. And same goes with the east, you want more green energy, and north, more bluish energy, west, more of the white and metallic type of look. So just by changing the paint of your bathroom, you can change the energy in there. And always keep the door closed. I'm going to talk about the techniques that we can cleanse our house. And my top favorite is sea salt. Sea salt is the most cheapest thing and the most effective way to cleanse your own personal energy and the energy of your house. Just have a bowl full of sea salt in your northeast corner and your southwest corner in your house. And just change that every couple of weeks. Just a bowl of sea salt. They'll just gather all the negative energy. And if you have had an argument or something, a stressful situation, you can just sprinkle the salt, leave it overnight, sweep it, and throw it out. Salt has this power of getting all the negative energy. You can leave a bowl of salt in your bathroom also. Change it every week. So that's one of the ways of, and sage, burning sage everywhere in your house, smudging the house, just taking that smoke of sage in your own personal energy. That's another effective way to cleanse your house. Burning incense, burning candles. Candles have that beautiful fire energy that lifts up any space, any room, any energy. If you burn a couple of candles right away, you will feel the difference. The energy will change. You can have a handbell and kind of go around and ring it, because sometimes the energy is stuck in the corners, and when you're ringing that bell, that sound is moving the energy. So you don't want any energy stuck anywhere in your house. So that's another thing. And if you don't have handbell, just clapping your hand, playing happy music. If you dance every now and then, take that opportunity to dance around the house. You're flowing that energy, you're happy, your mood is uplifted, and so is the house's mood is uplifted too. Another beautiful way to bring the energy up of your house is meditation. You sit down and meditate, and you put your intention to it. Whatever you're looking for that particular moment, you think about it, you feel it, and you will start filling your house with that kind of energy.